Hello and welcome back to Space Engineers. We are in a new world, and John Doe, one of my viewers, told me that there's a mod out there I should take a look at, and I did. It is called Enhanced Exploration, I think, and this is a mod that makes my project with having a bit more to do when it comes to aggression and fighting a lot more ambitious, I would say. It could go wrong because I in my world I never, yeah. See this? This is a civil freighter. We have now in the world a lot of factions that we are enemies with, or we are neutral with. We could be friends with them. And if we attack stuff like, for example, this civil freighter, we could get, we could end up in an all-out war with the police or the military. And it depends a bit what we want to do in the future. If we want to be pirates or if we want to fight pirates. And this could be neat. I read that this mod has a bit of problems with sometimes bringing down the simulation speed. I can understand that because, yeah, ships flying around, maybe ending up within planets or something like that, could be a problem. But we will see. There's another ship. We can, as far as I understood it, even trade with these guys. And I'm thinking about doing something maybe like, and you can see that I didn't bring the miner with me. I just brought these two ships. Maybe we can, don't know, try to gather our materials by attacking ships or something like that. I'm not sure how good that works out. We will have to see what the future brings to maybe, yeah, again, if we end up with a lot of enemy ships or stations that we can harvest, then maybe we don't need to mine anymore or stuff like that. We will see how that works out. I'm completely open for everything. So if I run out of materials or ice or something like that, then we definitely need to mine, build a small mining ship, and then use that. The first order of business will be to establish basically an outpost that we can use as protection for our ships. And I'm not sure. I didn't get attacked by pirates yet. So in the few minutes that I'm being in this world, nothing attacked me. But that could happen. The Duchessa, for example, is at the moment underarmed and doesn't have a shield. I've installed the shield mod. Again, the Empress already has shield generators, and I have no clue how good they are, so we will have to take a look at that. And if they are too good, I want to keep a challenge, so we might want to, yeah, disengage that and then go without shields, or just have shields for, I don't know, the biggest of our ships. We will have to see. I've decided that we will build a station on this asteroid for no particular reason, but it is within an asteroid field. So if we need materials and we have to mine, we have some asteroids around us, and I don't know. I might have to immediately stray away from my idea here. The big thing is that I'm running out of energy, and right now the sun provides enough energy. Maybe we can establish enough solar power for our station that we can bring basically all the industrial stuff onto a station, run it with solars, because we know that in the future there will be generators that run on hydrogen and all that stuff, and we need to wait for that. Maybe we can go for a completely hydrogen based systems. I don't have a clue. I'm at least, and that's one thing I couldn't film in the when I came out here. I ran into a station, into a small enemy station, and let us say it that way, I completely obliterated it. It being able to fight in my world now is neat. That's a cool thing. Good. Okay, we will establish a small station just to have a point where we can set up how basically camp and then go out and discover what we have in the vicinity. I want to search all these asteroids for materials just to know what we have in them, again, if we mine, and see if we have enemies in the area. Maybe go out and start shooting at things. If we have pirate bases here in the area, we might want to get rid of them really, really quick. So, okay, let me go and make a waypoint, set up a few solar panels here, and set up an antenna here, so that we have again a base camp from that we can operate. I forgot one thing, by the way, another ship. The amount of Eisvogel, the amount of ships flying through here is crazy high, and I hope it's at the moment. I hope it stays civil. I forgot one ship, and I think I need to bring that back. I forgot the turtle. I wanted to bring the turtle with me, and now I didn't. So what we need to do, because now bringing her in with the creative tools wouldn't be nice. So let us go and what? No, I want to have this. So let us go and establish a projector. I should work more with stuff like that. So projectors with I know that this, I think, is the top. So I hope the nanobots get it. Yes. And then we have to see if the nanobots also produce stuff for us that is projected, or if we need to connect it up to the... Oh, this is a big projector, or we need to build a small one to be able to bring in... Let me test that. We need to build a small one, I think, to bring in small ships, or... Okay, projector. Blueprints. Can we... Okay, size must match. Then let me set up a small projector here with a rotor or something like that. Projector is done. I didn't work so much with projectors that I will completely mess this up. I'm fairly certain this will happen. Good. Let us bring in the turtle as blueprint and then see what we have to do. Okay, we have to raise it up and get it out of... Oh, Oh, no, 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 no. The thing is already starting. That's not good. That's not good. I hope it stops and nothing explodes. Vertical. Offset. It's now, I think, in the... Oh, God. This is... This is not good. Mess the projector. See that? That's stuff I really need to learn. This is stuff I really need to get into so that that I can, don't know, learn this stuff. Okay. Okay, let us grab this and then get rid of these things. Again. Okay, it's stuff I really need to need to get used to. One thing I definitely want to set up now that we are basically in enemy waters is I want to be able to project the whole Empress into itself, so that if there's damage and if I get into problems with the ship, that I can completely rebuild it with a projection. Oh man. Okay, let me do it that way. I will just connect it and we will later figure out how we can do this a lot better. I want to set this up, or a way to project ships into the hangar. That would be the best, I suppose, because then I can have it internally and don't have to... Okay, now we have connected parts. Is the ship moving? No, that's just the projection giving me the... giving me my eyes problems. Good. Okay, I will wait until this is done. It is done. Now we need to disconnect it. I already put some... I already have put some uranium in the reactor. So now we can just... Come on, please. Let me grab that. To get this out of the way. Okay, the one thing I want to do is I want to set up the containers we have on here. We have six medium cargo containers. I want to all set them up with the TIM components order, basically, so that if we connect it up to the Empress, we should get some automatic component transfer into the containers. That should help us with being faster with reloading the whole thing. And I don't know, and I don't need to go and do it all by hand. The amount of ships coming through is I don't know if it's rising. It feels a lot. But still no enemies. At the moment, I think that is good, because as long as we don't have anything here, I don't want to run into, I don't know, crazy powerful pirate ships. I'm not sure how good all the enemies are. The mod promises more challenging combat, and if that means that combat will be drastically harder, I might run into problems soon. But I'm not sure. again, I can't tell you how bad it is. We will have to figure that out together over time. Why can't I connect to this now? Okay, let us connect it up and then see if we get automatic transfer of items. Medium cargo containers. Okay, we automatically get stuff. Not sure if it's enough, because if I want to weld up solar cells, I need to get more, I think. We could specifically order stuff and say, okay, put this and this amount in here, but I might just go and weld this up for now and then see how good it did. And then I might have to decide what we change. Okay. Immediately when there's stuff in the ship, it gets sluggish. I could also point the tip of the ship in here and then just weld it up, but I wanted to again take one of the ships to maybe deal with this. Later we could make a construction ship. That's the good thing with the nanobot mod, is that it has a small nanobot construction block, so we could take okay, this is not done yet. We could take a small ship and make just a moving nanobot production vehicle. I'm not sure what we should do there, but it's a new world. New tricks will be had, and we will run into really new problems, I hope. The good thing is the world runs a lot better at the moment. I really like that. We will see how long we can keep this up, but okay, it doesn't really work out at the moment. We don't get enough materials into the containers. I will have to set this up a bit more precisely and say I need 100 from all components or so. That would be neat. Maybe we can do that. I need to take a look at the script for that. So let me figure that out. This ship is so sluggish. Let me figure this out and then we try to set it up a bit more precise. Okay, this needs a lot more taking care of it. I tried to go just with setting it up as TIM component, however this thing is called, 100. So, and the big problem with this is that it then fills up the complete container with all the stuff and we don't get all the things in. So this is not working out, and that definitely needs to change. So TIM component 100 is not good. Maybe we should set that up individually and just go for certain things in the containers. So what I could do, for example, is go and say I want to have a steel plate and then 1000. Does that work? We need to connect it up to... We need to connect it up to Tim to get the whole setting it up for you. Turtle container 4. Turtle container 5. This see we are running into completely new challenges and things that I need to learn to really go with all this. And for example, I really need to take a look at more scripts and maybe into doing my own scripts. That is a thing I really will take a look at. I found this by watching, for example, Epic Teachers. I found this site where you can visually script, basically. So because I'm not a scripter, but if I can just say, okay, I want this to happen then and all that stuff, if that works for me, we can try to set up scripts that, for example, load up containers with certain things, and I hope that that works out for us. This would be completely neat if we could dive into this stuff too. Okay, if I get that done, I can fix up the build there. Okay, steel plate 1000. That works out. Now construction is that called construction components? Okay, it doesn't know what this is. Construction. Let's take 1000 to just see what this does. Turtle 6, turtle. Come on, give me. No, this doesn't work. Construction components. Do we have them? Yeah, we have them in here. This is all. This is all stuff I need to learn, and I really need to do that. Let us see if we can get rid of stuff here. Oh, okay, I know where the problem might be. Let me anchor it to another point, because I think I've set up a sorter here. Another ship is coming in. You can see that in the simulation speed when another ship comes in. See that it starts to get a bit jankier than it is normally. That's not a good sign for the EEM mod, but we will see how that works out for the future. Good. Let me finish this, and I will see if I can set it up in a way where we can finish our beacon on the asteroid, so that we at least have a gathering point that we can go back to. This worked. That is a good thing. So let me show you. We now have 1000 and 1000. It sometimes changes. I don't know why it does that. Maybe it's because I think it's still producing steel plates, so we don't know. Maybe it still uses them up for things. Good, I will set that up a bit more. Then start to weld up the beacon we have there. Then we will end the episode for today. I think we have done enough for today, and I will continue working on this. I should now have a good amount of materials to be able to finish the beacon there. I might have missed some components, but I hope that, don't know, I have at least everything that I need here. We can take a look at that for just a second. You can see that everything is set up individually, so some of the containers are fuller than others. We have girders, metal grids, all that we need, hopefully. I don't have set up the specific components like Naquada or something like that. I don't want to put that in there. We will transport that by hand or something like that. Or, don't know, maybe later if we upgrade the turtle or something like that, then we can incorporate that. But for now, I don't need a lot of that anyway, so there's no need to set it up in here. Good. Okay, let me fly over there, weld that up. And you might want to give me tips. What is your experience with the EEM mod? I had 2 people again suggest that. That was John Doe and Orc Sniper, I think. Both suggested it to use it, and I will definitely take a look at it, or keep looking at it. One thing again that I found out is that people in the comments of the mod said there's crazy drops in... Oh, okay. Am I already out of certain things? That's not too good, so we might have to regulate that. Now we have 1 battery being done. That needs regulation. But what is up with the... What is up with the batteries? It's power cells. 120 power cells, okay. Yeah, then I definitely need to amp up the power cell amount. I will do that in the meantime. 1 power cell for now is enough to have the antenna run here, and maybe being able to set up a beacon. I also will put in a GPS point so we don't lose this here. I have no clue how fast I will need weapons for this all. Maybe now that I have set up the antenna, it will go very, very fast, and soon there will be pirates swarming us here. I'm not sure. Or maybe it will just happen when we start to attack the pirates or so. But again, there might be people out there that have a lot more experience with this mod than me, and it would be neat if you could step up and give me your opinions. One thing I also have to do is I have to thank someone. Christopher is the first person that pledged to me on Patreon. I have a Patreon site set up for a while now, but I never advertised it, basically because I don't know, some viewers said get a Patreon page, and I thought hard about it, and I said to myself, why not? So, Christopher, the first person to pledge to me, thank you for that. I hope I will not disappoint your trust in me, and yeah, thanks for doing that. Good people, that is a good start into a new world, I would say. We are establishing a small base here. Then in the next episode, I will go out there and find out if there are enemies nearby that we have to deal with. Maybe take the Empress out if that's the case, and then destroy pirates or so. We will have to see. Good people, thanks for watching. Hope you liked the episode. If you did, then please leave a like on it. This might have run a bit longer than I normally like, but it's the start into something new, so that is good. People, thanks for watching again. Hope to see you in the next one. See ya, guys.